So I have this Jekyll and Hyde pedal, the original version, and I really like it a lot, but I just kind of getting sick of the way it looks. And it's pretty old, but not vintage, so not that old. Anyway, so I just wanted something new. These are the original knobs, kind of plain Jane. They're black, obviously. Um, but so the idea was to just get something new. So what I did was I got two sets of knobs from Small Bear Electronics. First ones are these round, and then the other ones are these pointer ones. I knew that these would fit just based on the dimensions as far as being able to turn without being too tight. So that wasn't an issue. What I was worried about was these, but these are ones I really liked. So I got both, both in case, excuse me, I couldn't make these work. But so I put them on, and they have these little ridges on them. So they're kind of like the Electro Harmonics and Nano pedals. The knobs on these are completely round. So there's no ridges on these. And I actually had this pedal. This is the only one I have like that. So I only had one knob to test, and obviously I couldn't have two together, so I couldn't really see what the outcome was going to be. So I finally got these, and they're too tight. If I put them on here together, like so, then okay, they actually turn each other. So that's bad news. So what I did, I got the idea to shave the ridges off. So I got a 1/4 inch drill bit, which is the same size as these potentiometers. Just tighten the set screw on there, and then what I'm doing now is just taking this piece of sandpaper and taking the ridges off like so. So you don't have to watch all that. But anyway, so these are some of the ones I've done so far, and you can tell I've taken the ridges off. And then I'll show you on here that they actually turn without turning each other. So that's that. Because these are split shaft potentiometers, if you put the knob on with the set screw and you tighten it down, you can put the set screw like right here, like where my finger is, and it won't matter. But if you put it on either of the other sides, like for me, I want that to be minimum. So that just happens to be where my set screw would be at a bad spot. So the solution is to put some kind of shim in there. So I tried a credit card, and I tried like business cards, folding it over, and it didn't work. So I got the idea to try a zip tie. This has been cut already, but this is just a normal zip tie. And so I had to come in here to a few of these and like open them up with the little jewel screwdriver to make it big enough to go in there. But then once you do, I just kind of like stick it in, get an idea of what kind of length I need, and then cut it with scissors. Hopefully I don't lose it. And then you just shove it in there. And hopefully it'll be a tight fit, because otherwise it might not work. And then just kind of like getting in there flush with the little screwdriver. So I think it'll be good. And then after all that's said and done, these knobs, they're actually bigger, of course, than the pot. And then the set screw goes in there. When it does, it can make it off center. So I'm going in here with like a couple of rounds of Teflon tape, just like go around maybe 2 or 3 times. And I did that on this knob, and it seems to be working really well. So if something changes, I'll update, but as of now, I think this is going to work. Well, the Teflon tape did not work. It was just a little too messy. It was a little too uneven as well. Once you get it on there, it's really hard to get it even. And then when I took it off, just to see what would happen, it was really difficult to get it off. What I found out is, I don't know if I mentioned about a straw. I think I tried a straw, but I had the wrong size. I got like a McDonald's, maybe normal size straw. It was too big. But this one actually is from Starbucks, and it's the perfect size. So if you just put it on there, it's a little tight, you know, but with just a little bit of effort, it's just a really good fit. So I'm going to cut these to length. You don't want to get it too tall because otherwise your knob's not going to go down there all the way on there. So I'm going to get a good size and then cut it to length, and that should take care of the spacing that I need so that the knob's not wobbly. Just going to mark it with a Sharpie to just make things easier on myself, and I'll do that for all the knobs. Okay, got all my straw pieces on there. It's looking good. So here's the knob going on the end, and it's just that little bit of difference makes a whole lot of difference actually. You almost don't even need the set screw on there anymore. I've got that on there wrong, obviously, but I'm going to put all the rest on. It's really tight. I'm going to tighten up the set screw just so the set screw doesn't fall out or anything. And they may not all be that tight once I get them on there, but yeah, way to go Starbucks. They have the perfect size straw for this. So let me get all these on here, and then we'll see how it looks. Also, if you do something like this with a Sharpie, just be cognizant that you don't let the Sharpie roll and mark your knobs up if they're white or light color, because that would be dumb. I almost did that, but I think they're all still good. Okay, let me put them all on and I'll show you. All right, there you go. They're all tightened up with the set screw. Everything turns well. Some turn not as easy as others, but they don't rub anymore against the adjacent knob, and everything's good to go. They're not turning on the post or slipping or anything. So yeah, this turned out to be more work than I wanted it to be. I thought maybe, you know, I'd just buy some push-on white knobs that didn't have the set screw and they'd be easy to find, but that wasn't the case. And I checked a lot of places, but again, I got these at Small Bear Electronics online and pretty satisfied with them. You know, I obviously had to sand them down, which is a lot of work. So just be warned if you do something like this, but maybe this will be helpful if you do. And I guess the lesson learned is that there are not going to be knobs out there, just a plenty that will fit on whatever project you have, but there, with a little effort, you can make it work. So thanks for watching. I got my light fixed, so now it's white instead. This one's red. The white one seems to be a lot brighter, which is fine. And I thought, you know, if I'm going to get the light fixed, I might as well, I'm kind of making it my own, customizing the look, so to speak. So I thought I'd get a different color, and I don't know. I mean, green's cool because this is based on a tube screamer. So obviously green, and then this one being distortion, red, angry, whatever. So, you know, visual sound, good job on your color scheme originally. And I don't know, maybe green was a better choice. Should have gone with that, but at least this one's unique now. And there you go. That's it. Thanks.